Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. I was about to go for lunch, was kind of working, and I was looking at Facebook and I saw that John Held had breaking news on the Carnival Jubilee. It is official. Kendall Fire is going to be the cruise director for the greatest cruise of all time. So I just wanted to come on real quick, just say, hey, we're excited. We've never cruised with Kendall Fire. She was kind of one that we've wanted to cruise with, but haven't been able to. And I am so excited. They're also saying Matthew Boyd is going to be the entertainment director. So I have not, I don't know that we've cruised with him or anything that he's put together. Hey, Bud Files. But I wanted to come on and just do the breaking news of Kindle Fire on the Carnival Jubilee. That is so exciting to me. I mean, John Hill posted it like literally about 2 minutes ago, and I was just so excited. I know there's been a lot of speculation, a lot of conversation on who it would be. I know a lot of us thought it would be Kendall Fire. This with the ship having the star in Texas, and she just made the perfect sense for it. But how exciting is this? I would love to hear y'all's thoughts. First, I want to say hello, Bud Files. You were first. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. It's morning still here, afternoon if it's your area. Um, Traveling check. I hope you're excited. You're on the cruise with us on the New Year's Eve cruise. So Kendall Fire will be our cruise director. Keisha, my sweet friend Keisha. I hope you're doing well. I I'm just happy to see you, and I wish you nothing but well wishes. Sherry, I sent you the link if you want to hop on. You're welcome to stream out. I know that you normally go live at lunch. I didn't mean to steal your thunder there, but if you want to hop on with me and stream out, you are always more than welcome, my friend. Um, yep, traveling check is. I hope you're excited. Embarkation Unknown Nation. I think we know who that is, Mr. Andrew. He's excited. Ace Florida One. Hey, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. So she was, oh, okay, awesome. Warmstrong, I sent you a link also. So, guys, breaking news: Kendall Fire is going to be on the Jubilee. I can't. I haven't cruised with her. I was excited because the Texas thing. She's from Fort Worth. I'm from the Fort Worth area, a little outside of Fort Worth. So I was got to root for your hometown friend, right? But I'm so excited. I am Keisha. I am super excited. I was about to log off for lunch and just kind of sent a couple emails and I looked at my scrolling through Facebook and I was like, wait, I gotta go, I gotta jump on. So, yeah. Bill, I sent you the link if you want to, because me. Sometimes when we send the links, because y'all know me. I'm always a hot mess, and will the live work? But I'm glad to see y'all are here. Totally did not plan on going live today. My hair is like. By the way, guys, I'm sorry. Like we've had the tropical storm Harold, and like the humidity in the air has made my hair like super poofy. I could straighten it, but it would do no good. So if y'all ever wondered where Chloe gets some of her curls from, right here. Anyways, I digress. So yeah, so Kindle Fire. So if you've cruised with Kindle Fire, please let me know. Like, why? I know everybody loves her. There's my friend. Hi, friend.
Hey, what's
Hey,
going on?
not much. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I was just like, I was getting ready because I was like, oh, I'll just do a pop up. Nobody's on. And then I saw your thing come through. I was like,
I
oh,
know. I was
perfect.
so excited. I didn't even like stop. I was like, I mean, literally, Sherry, I like logged onto my phone and I knew John Held was going to have breaking news today because he kind of hinted this morning. And so I've been kind of stalking. And then I saw Kindle Fire and I just got so excited. And I want to know, like, everybody talks about how amazing she is, but what's amazing about her? Like, I know she has high energy because I like follow her on like her social media and I know she's got like a following and she's high energy, but I want to know.
I don't even know who I mean, I know I've heard of her, but I don't really know who she is.
Yeah. Well, hey, we got to break Jubilee news. The greatest cruise ship of all time, from what I hear. Although I kind of feel like it may be Utopia or Icon, but that could be debatable. So, okay, cool. So yeah, so I was looking and John Held, he said, I'm very proud of them. I'm sure you are as well. In fact, I know they're going to do absolutely, you're going to absolutely love it. Note, congratulations to both. So Kendall Fire is going to be the cruise director and Matthew Boyd, entertainment director for the Carnival Jubilee. Yay! Hey, Najima Brown. I hope you're doing good. So I know we've kind of had like cruise directors, right? Like we sailed with Emma. Andrew absolutely loved sailing with Emma. Like she would come on in the morning and be like, hello, lovelies. And like Andrew, like she was just everywhere you went, she was there. She was so nice, so fun. Just her whole vibe just made the whole cruise great. And so I was just, like I know the cruise director, and there's some, we've had one not too long, in the last couple 3 cruises that he was okay, but if we never saw him again as a cruise director, that's okay too. Like he was there, he did his best, but he was not like, there was not that connection there. So I was just wondering, like, what do you look for in a cruise director?
So have they not announced the godmother yet, or just the cruise director?
Just the cruise director today. Now godmother, that'll probably be closer. Hey, V's place. Is it V's place? Hi.
Hey.
Oh, just the man I was thinking of when this news broke. Yes, Kendall Fire will be the cruise director on the first Carnival Jubilee sailing December 23rd. Yes. So, anyway, so cruise directors, like, I mean, like, have you had one that you can remember that you liked?
I wonder who they're going to replace for the celebration, because what's his name's going over to the Venezia, Veneta, whatever it's called. Yeah. So I'm wondering who's going to replace him over there in 2025.
I'm not sure.
Sounds like they're shuffling. They're making some shuffles going on.
Yep. And that's good. I mean, like you've got, I know Lee Mason, like, like the Flying Scotsman, we've sailed with him. He's a whole package. I mean, he sings, he dances, his whole vibe is so much fun. But I like I said, we've had some that you just like, it's like if you never saw them again, like they were there, they did the, Cupid Shuffle, all the things that we expect on a Carnival cruise. But then again, it's like, we go on. But then there's some like Emma and like the Flying Scotsman, Lee Mason, I'm guessing Kendall Fire, that just kind of changed the whole vibe of the ship. So that's what I was kind of wondering about Kendall. We've never sailed with Kendall, but what makes her so amazing?
I don't know.
I'm excited to see. I just know I am excited to see it. I'm excited. Like I feel like I'm like all like, yay.
Yeah, I don't know, because I've never been on with her either, so I couldn't tell you.
Okay. Anybody in chat been with Kendall Fire? Oh, we've got some people say, you want to say hi? I think some of these are in your chat. Vay let me know that it was like, hey, so.
Oh, hey, Vay. Sorry, I was just getting all logged in. I just got my thumbnail. I was multitasking.
I know. Over here. I'm sorry, Sherry. I didn't even look at the time. I just jumped the gun. My bad, friend.
Hey, Vay. Welcome in. And it looks like Sam Bang is in here. Hello.
Hi, Sam Bang.
And hi. Betty joined us.
There's Betty. Hi, Betty. Oh, good. Okay, so I think we're caught up in chat. So I was hoping Bill would hop on too, because I think I sent him the link, but I know he just logged off from his live. But I was just wondering like what his thoughts were on a cruise director.
So she's going to be on New Year's Eve. So I guess she's on there permanently then, right? Until
I'm guessing it's going to be for a few months. Like they normally have like 4 or 5 month stints.
So she'll be on then for the one before that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she'll be on Z's cruise, that tester cruise, as they call it.
The tester cruise.
The tester cruise.
Hey, Ace Florida, welcome in.
Hey,
welcome
Ace,
in.
Ace is asking if anybody can run their playlist. So Z is saying he's been with Kindle Fire twice on the Carnival Vista. Z, what? Oh. I know you are going to be. I know this is going to be breaking news for you. I'm sure you'll be going live soon. What about Kindle Fire? Like, what did you enjoy? I just kind of want to know, because now I've got to prepare. Like, we know who our cruise director is. We know who our entertainment is on board. Like, it makes the Jubilee real, right?
So Z, now that they've named this lady, Kindle Fire, this lady, the cruise director, they're probably now going to start sending out promos, I would think, for any like meet and greets or anything they're doing on the cruise. Right. They probably couldn't send out any of the marketing stuff with her name on it until it was announced. So I would assume they're going to start sending out some marketing stuff now. So you'll probably start seeing all the, cocktail party with Kindle Fire or something. You'll start seeing
probably too, like, who's going to be the godmother or godfather. I mean, if they're rolling with the Texas theme, I would like to make some predictions on it as well. I mean, I think it could be, I think when Clock mentioned Kelly Clarkson, that could be a good one. I think Miranda Lambert. I think that it could be Beyonce. I mean, it could be any of the Texas, George Strait. I mean, any of the Texas people, but I mean, they're obviously going with a theme with the star in the front. Kindle Fire is going to be the cruise director. It's got a Texas theme for sure. So I'm excited to see what they'll do in that area. I know Z's probably.
Mustard Drill is asking, what did he miss? He missed
what
breaking news, Mustard Drill.
Breaking news. John Held on Facebook just announced that Kindle Fire is indeed going to be the cruise director for the Carnival Jubilee. So we're all pretty excited. And then Matthew Boyd is going to be the entertainment director. I've never really paid attention to the entertainment director, but yay. I'm like, who's the casino host? I need to know that too. Have y'all announced that? Just kidding. Z is saying that Kendall helped me when I went to Cozumel, tell me where to go and where the good shops are. That's good. Yep. The cruise directors do. They always know the secret. I mean, they work with the shopping specialists, but they always kind of know the good places to go. They always know the good excursions. So I think that is a great thing about the cruise directors. I mean, to me, like I said, I love their vibes. Like, and again, I haven't sailed with Kendall, but with Emma, like her whole vibe was, I mean, she was just, you could tell she loved her job. Like, she loved being the director. Like her dances were fun. She kind of did some unique stuff. It was just fun. So I'm excited.
So what I was going to ask you something. So what ship is Emma on then? Where's
Emma is no longer. So she brought out the Panorama. She was on the Carnival Freedom with us in 2019, and then she brought out the Panorama. But she's married to, oh my gosh, what's his name? She's married to another Carnival. He was a cruise director, and when the pandemic happened, they had a baby, and she's now a teacher. And I know he travels. Oh my gosh, I can't think of his name right off the bat. And I almost was talking about it the other day. Let me look her up real quick. But yeah, so she no longer is a cruise director, but she was amazing. She was just so much fun.
I wish I was on a New Year's cruise.
Mike Pack. She's married to Mike Pack.
Oh, okay.
I knew I'd find his name real quick, but yeah, she's married to Mike Pack, and then they had a baby, and she's a teacher.
So she's not really doing.
She's not into the cruising anymore. I think he still is very involved, but she is not.
Hey, Scratch Master, welcome in.
Hey, Scratch Master.
So, I know. I wish I was on a New Year's cruise.
You know, I know of a good New Year's cruise out of Texas.
Now that they announced this, their price probably is going to go up even more.
Oh yeah, I think so too. I think so too. It's one of those things. Like we all kind of knew it was Kindle. I'm even in a group. It's like Kindle Fire for the Jubilee. Like it started like a year ago. We're like, yeah, Kindle Fire, but now it's official. It's like, okay, mark that off. It just makes the Jubilee, I think, a little more real. Again, I'm excited for any cruise we're going on. Utopia, I'm very excited for too. But like this kind of made it a little more real for me. Like, yay. Anyway, so we can come back to this topic. What was your lunchtime topic going to be?
I wasn't going to have one. I was just going to hop on here and kind of just wing it.
Okay. Well, let's wing it. I was just going to hop on for a couple minutes. I thought maybe I'd bring y'all on if y'all wanted to join, but
I saw your thing come through and I was like, did she just, because I was trying to get ready, so I didn't like open the text. So I'm like,
we have somebody in the basement.
And then all of a sudden, after I was like ready, I saw you were live, and I was like, oh, good, I have a friend.
Sorry, I really was just like so excited. I didn't even. We have somebody in the basement though.
Oh, okay.
Who could it be?
It's Kindle Fire. Oh no, it's just me.
that would have been. But Bill, I'm excited to see you. I like your shirt, by the way. I wanted to say that in the chat earlier.
Thank you.
I feel like it's got that Miami vibe cruise.
It is one of my cruising shirts.
It's got a good vibe to it. I love it.
Well, thank you so much.
Hey, Riza, welcome in.
So, Bill, we have the official. It's Kindle Fire. What's your feelings?
I've never cruised with her. I mean, again, I don't know. I hear she's fun. She's good. So again, I'm excited. I can't wait to see her.
Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know. I got really excited. Like Andrew was kind of like, "Oh yay!" But I was like, I gotta go on live. I'm excited.
Can I say congratulations on the breaking news though?
I was on it. I mean, I've been stuck with John Held all morning. I knew he was going to do it, and he had it posted for 1 minute, and I was like, StreamYard.
My goodness, I'm impressed because I haven't heard it anyplace else but here. You truly do have breaking news.
I truly have breaking news. Thank you so much, Bill. It makes my day because there's a lot of great. Yeah, you heard it here first with Embarkation Nation, Warm Strong, and Destination Fun.
So, Bill, I think now like all their marketing stuff will start going out about their special events and stuff like that, especially on your cruise since it's the inaugural and the best cruise
the tester cruise.
I think they haven't been able to really send stuff out because it probably has her name written all over it and they hadn't announced it yet. So maybe you'll start getting invited to some events.
I agree.
Usually they do that like for the media, the travel agents, top selling travel agents, but you never know. You never know.
Yeah, I know that. I think Bruce mentioned he's already kind of got it in for the naming ceremony.
Yeah.
Hopefully he needs a friend or two. Wink, wink. Bill, wink, wink.
Well, he's Cindy. I don't stand a chance, Cindy. I don't stand a chance. I would fly out there for that though.
I would too. I'd find Chloe a sitter for sure. So we have some individuals to say hello.
Your mom, if you can't do it, she's gonna.
Mom, I gotta go. It's for the Jubilee. You'll understand later.
You'll see a vlog on it.
You'll see a vlog. It's for the channel, Mom. It's for the channel.
So like, funny. Hey, Abba, welcome in.
Hi, traveling fools. I hope you are doing well. Yo. Abba in the house. Hello. If I say your names wrong, just know I don't mean to. And I think that's everybody. I think we're caught up.
So how was your live this morning, Bill?
I think it went good. I really don't look at the numbers that much. I enjoy talking to Scott and cruising with Scott. It's fun.
He's fun.
What was the topic? I couldn't join. What was the topic?
Oh boy. 5 reasons to cruise now. See, don't do that to me, because I got I'm working on other stuff, and it's like I'm all the topics are confused in my mind. Anywho, 5 reasons why to cruise now.
Okay, so anybody in the chat, if you missed his live and you want to know 5 reasons to cruise now, you need to go check it out.
And apparently, Kindle Fire is another reason to cruise right now.
That should have been your bonus.
Yes.
If we had waited just a little bit longer, maybe. Well, we wouldn't have saw it. We'd have had to bring you up to break the news.
Right. I was trying to text you, Bill, like, hey, I know who's going to be your cruise director. But I was like, you know what? Just StreamYard it. He'll find us.
Right. You got to break the news for yourself. That's good.
Breaking news.
Right. Breaking news. I watched
time with Embarkation Nation.
Oh.
Exactly.
The new and approved.
Andrew's like going to talk from the couch. He's not going to come say hi because he's working on stuff. But he has comments, guys. He's in his jammies.
Oh.
He works till midnight tonight. But anyways,
slumming it.
Sorry. So I did watch Bill and Scott's show, and I thought they had some great topics. They were talking about finding love in Alaska. I mean, finding love in a cruise ship. Just joking. No, they talked about some great topics about like reasons to cruise and just the fun you can have. And Scott, Bill, I'm gonna say yours and Scott's personalities, they go so well together for a live. Like you really do, and it's just so much fun. Will G is asking, was it announced? Yes, Will G. John Held on Facebook just announced Kindle Fire for the Jubilee, Carnival Jubilee, and the other guy, poor other guy.
You should actually change your title to Breaking News Kindle Fire CD. And
I should.
You should, because again, you're breaking news.
I should. I'm going to figure out how to do that real quick because guys,
Scratch Master, my other devices weren't letting me put my 3 recent videos publicity for some reason. I had to use the black iPad. Did you go into your manager and mark it as public? Because that sometimes if you use YouTube Live and you don't use StreamYard and you have videos, you have to go in and make them public. If you went in through actual YouTube, you need to go into the studio.
Yeah. So
try that, Scratch Master.
Will G says big surprise. I agree, Will.
Yeah.
I think we all kind of knew, but it's like it's official. Like I feel like for me, like we knew, but now it's like it just makes it more official, and now we can just move on. Like Kindle Fire's the cruise director, and Matthew Boyd is the entertainment director. Which I've never really interacted with the entertainment director, but those of you who have, it's Matthew Boyd, and now we can just wait for the godmother or godfather, and yes.
I think again, and we all kind of assumed it would probably be her, but to know for a fact now, hey, that's a big deal.
It's exciting.
It is. I'm excited. I was really excited. Again, I've never cruised with her. We kind of missed the opportunity on the Vista. I think she was on the Vista. And same thing with Cookie. We've always kind of wanted to cruise with him too. He was on the Breeze, I believe, and we just kind of weren't cruising at the time that they were there. We cruised with Emma and them on the Freedom and stuff. So I'm excited.
Well, I've heard, I've heard so many good things about her. I hope I don't get disappointed. I did that with Cookie. I finally cruised with Cookie in December, and I wasn't that impressed. I guess I don't know what I was expecting, but he was fine. He was a good cruise director, but people are putting him up there, top 1, 2, 3, cruise director. And I didn't get that. But again, I could have had him on such a high pedestal that there was no way for him to reach that height. And Kendall Fire. I've heard so much about Kendall Fire. I don't know if she can live up to the hype. I hope she can. Fingers crossed.
I hope so too. I definitely like that Carnival. I mean, being from Texas, now I was just up in the Northeast, in the Boston, Maine area, and I know people don't love Texas as much as Texans love Texas. But being that you're having a cruise ship coming to Texas and you have the star in the front, you've got Kendall Fire as your cruise director, there's definitely a Texas theme. So I'm excited to see who they're going to have as the godfather or godmother. I think there's some great, that could be a whole nother discussion. It could be Beyonce. It could be George Strait. It could be the Matthew McConaughey. You just never know. But it's really exciting. Like, I love that they're doing this. Because, Texas loves Texas. We're very prideful in our state.
I'm just wondering who they're going to announce is going to now be on the celebration now that they're moving Lee. Wondering who that will be.
Yeah. That's going to be interesting, too.
But at least he'll still be on there when I'm on there.
I see Will G saying, well, see, again, I'm going to give it, maybe Cookie was the week I was on there, maybe he was off that week, but he entertained. He wasn't very personable. Most of the cruise directors on Carnival, they're very personable, and again, there were times when it looked like, yeah, he was here because he didn't want to get fined. He was here because he, getting a paycheck. Again, could have been a bad week, but I had heard just so much about him that I didn't see it when I was there. So I'm giving him a bad week.
That's kind of how we felt about Louis Clare on the Vista. He was okay, but he's not going to be my top 5 or even my top 10 cruise directors. I don't know. I feel like when you cruise with the Flying Scotsman, he's got a whole production. He's just he sings, he does all the stuff and he makes you feel. He comes up to you, he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And you're like, "Wow, where's this guy's everywhere." The guy that we had, he was kind of Lewis. He was good. He fit all the what I need in a cruise director, I guess, but he just wasn't it was just kind of I feel like Jackie Tang, when we had him, he was it was within his first 2 or 3 weeks of being with Carnival. He was I felt real exciting and entertaining. But I've also heard since then he's not. My Aunt Lisa cruised with him on the Dream, and then she cruised with him on the Luminosa, and she said he was just not as bouncy and he was on the Dream. I think they get tired too.
I enjoyed him. Jackie Tang, I enjoyed him. He wasn't the best. I think Lee Mason is probably the best, followed by the Flying Scotsman. But Jackie, he's up there. Again, top 6 or 7 maybe. And Cookie, again, Cookie is up there. I'm not disparaging Cookie. He's top notch.
Right.
But he just for me, he just seemed a little distant from the crowd. He entertained, but outside of that, it was he was kind of distant. He didn't have the bubbly, smiley face and that most cruise directors had.
And that's what we liked about Emma. She was so warm. She was just even in her announcements, she'd be like, "Hello, lovelies," and you just felt that warm, fun, she was just awesome. But her husband, Mike Pack. He, I've heard he's really good as well. We've never cruised with him, but we've had friends that have cruised with him. They've said he's really good too. But interesting. This is interesting. I'm excited to. Yeah.
Now I've heard good things about Cookie. I haven't been on Carnival much, so I haven't been on it with any of these people. But I've heard good things about Cookie.
I did too. That's all I heard. It was great things. Just about Kendall Fire, great things. And then I cruised with him. He was okay. There was a young lady named Lele that I enjoyed. She was up there. She's probably top 5.
We just cruised with her on the Dream. She was awesome. Andrew and I really liked her. We saw her at the 80 show. We gave her a little Anchor bottle opener and just told her how much, we enjoyed her all week, and she was so friendly. Well, we just gave her a little something just to kind of like, hey, we appreciate you type thing. And she sent us a thing of chocolates and a thing of cookies and stuff for Chloe to our room. Just so nice to us. I mean, and she was nice to us before that. Like, it was just, we just wanted to say thank you. We give it to all of our wait staff. We give them a little bottle opener. And she was just amazing. So I definitely agree with her, like with you and her, like her 80s deck party was so much fun. Like she was on the floor doing the worm. I just had a lot of fun.
It doesn't hurt that she likes
funny how Carnival is all about like their cruise directors, and then when you're on Royal, you never really hear anything about their cruise directors. It's so like night and day.
Right. And that's going to be interesting to us because we've mostly cruised Carnival. So that's one thing I'm like, oh, it's going to be interesting when we go in MSC, NCL. I was watching a video on the NCL Encore yesterday or the day before, and this tiny little party they had called a sail away. I was like, oh, that's going to be different. It's going to be interesting. So Will G says, cruise with Kendall, kind of. She had COVID most of the trip, so Savannah filled in.
Uh-oh.
So
I think we've had
Savannah. Is that like an assistant? Do they have like an assistant cruise director? Like what is that?
So I think when we had Jackie, Savannah was also there kind of assisting, just kind of, because he was new to being a cruise director of Carnival. And I mean, she was fine. Like, again, nothing outstanding. I mean, she was great, but Jackie was the main CD on that cruise. That was actually a unique cruise because Cookie was there as a guest. He was not cruise director, but he was there as a guest on that particular sailing on the Dream. That was kind of weird because we had Cookie, Savannah, and Jackie. Like,
and I don't even remember when we were on Norwegian. I don't even remember them even announcing a cruise director when we were on Norwegian. So I don't know. I have to like pay attention. I'm so used to Royal where they don't really make a big deal of the cruise director. So I think it's going to be interesting on Celebrity and Carnival, like doing them back to back, kind of how that's going to.
That sounds like a good vlog.
I know, right?
Comparing, contrasting, cruise director versus non-cruise director.
Or anything going on the ship that's big, any show or whatever, the cruise director is always there, always coming on, giving 2 or 3 minutes of opening material. So it's kind of a big deal on Carnival.
Hey, Rock the Boat.
Hey, Rock the Boat. Welcome in. Well, that's cool. So, Bill, you're on the as of right now, you're on the first sailing for the Carnival Jubilee. What are you looking for? Like, I mean, I'm hoping that they keep on track and it still goes out on the 23rd, not, the 30th be the inaugural, but what are you excited for on the test?
I'm waiting for them to move it out of Texas. No. My goodness. No, I'm just kidding, Texas people.
Maybe they'll do towel animals with the Texas star.
Oh, that would be kind of cool.
It's Carnival. Good luck with that one. Here's your gator. Here's your whatever. You know what? The thing I'm looking most forward to is actually cruising out of Galveston. I've never cruised out of Galveston, so I can't wait to see Texas. I've been down to Texas before, like Dallas, Fort Worth area. Arlington, I've been down that way, but never to Galveston.
It's a good area.
I'm really looking forward to the port of Galveston more than the ship, only because I've cruised the Mardi Gras, I cruised the Celebration. This ship is going to be the sister ship of those ships, so I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing. The boat roller coaster is going to be the same roller coaster. So I'm not. I enjoy the food on it. Celebration is actually my favorite ship, so the ship is going to be fun. But the cruising out of long story short, cruising out of Galveston. Zip it up.
And you could do. Oh, sorry. Go on.
I was gonna say I cruise out of Galveston mostly, and I'm really excited to cruise out of Miami. So that's kind of an interesting statement to me.
Well, I'm just the opposite. I cruise out of Florida all the time. It's fun to go to another port. I never cruise out of New Orleans. I never cruise out of Galveston. So I'm looking forward to those 2 ports. to cruise out of. I mean, going down to Mississippi for 8 hours, I mean, a lot of people are dreading it. I can't wait for it.
You're going to be able to do, a lot of people aren't going to be able to, but you're going to be able to do a compare and contrast of all 3 Excel ships because you've been on all 3 of them.
That is true.
Yeah, but see, I could, but the comparison is to me, it's not worth it because they're the same.
Well, they might not be the same. You haven't been on it yet.
It's Carnival. I've been on it.
Well, you said there were some differences between Mardi Gras and Celebration.
Yes, they put a wall up here so to block out the music. I mean, again, they named the bars different names.
So now, though, what are you going to do if they remove that wall that they put up now on the?
Well, if they remove that wall, now we're back to the Mardi Gras. So, I mean, we'll see if there's a difference. When I went on Celebration, I did Celebration inaugural cruise, so that was exciting. But again, I'm not expecting a drastic change. I'm expecting the restaurants to be like all in the same place, doing the same thing. I mean, the Emerald's Bistro, they moved a little bit, but again, no real changes. I mean, the entertainment. In other words, they're not gonna put a flow rider on here or a rock climb. Again, they might. I mean, if Texas put a bull riding machine on there or something.
Okay, that would be fun. That would be so fun. Well, and I like the chandelier with fish. Was that on the other ones, like with the octopus over the bar and then like the fish chandelier looking thing going down the staircase?
No, I mean, again, yeah, there are going to be minor differences as far as the layout. The paint color is going to be a little different. The chandeliers will be a little bit different. I'm assuming the show inside the windows, there's a bar there that's going to be I forget the name of it, what it was on Celebration. But again, they have like a show, like it shows in the windows. So I'm assuming that's going to be different. But as far as being something different on the ship, I would like I said, a mechanical bull or something like that. Something else to do that's different than another ship.
You heard it here first. If there's a mechanical bull. Now, Bill, if they do put one, are you going to ride it?
I will.
Okay. Well, let me message John Held now and just be like, hey, spice this up a bit, especially for that tester cruise.
Tester cruise.
Funny.
We have to give y'all hate because we're just jealous that we're not on the first one, right? Except for
I like the New Year's Eve cruise though.
I'm excited about it.
I wanted to do the New Year's Eve cruise, but it was so expensive that I went on the Christmas cruise. I mean, it was expensive, but it wasn't expensive as your guys. Because again, like a $500 increase for fare for me, I got to pay it twice. So now we're talking $1,000.
Right, and that gets kind of in the solo cruising topic that a lot of y'all have had this week, and I just think that I wish they would do something because my mom kind of faces that same thing with the solo cruiser.
We're gonna see because I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow on my Banter with Bill show at 5 p.m. Eastern time.
There you go. Go ahead and give a plug. There you go.
Maybe they'll have single rooms available on the Jubilee.
See, now that would be something to talk about if they did something like that, or Carnival. If they implemented it like ship wide, where hey, you only have to pay like I think is it Norwegian? I think Norwegian, they have some cabins like 150%.
And Royal too. Royal does too.
But Norwegian has actual rooms for solo cruiser. Is that the way it is with Royal, or do they?
Yeah, their Quantum class has because my uncle was thinking of going on the Alaska cruise we were on, and they had because he was going alone. They did have single rooms.
Nice. I wish Carnival. I wish they would do something like that.
I mean, it's not a lot of solo rooms, but they did have them.
But you have the option.
Mm-hmm. Like for instance, like Andrew and I are a couple most of the time, but like let's say he has more vacation
Most of the time she says they're a couple.
Okay, we're a couple all the time. But let's say we cruise together all the time. But let's say if he has more vacation time than I have, and I'm like, yeah, go with Bill and Z and go have a great week. I mean, then he's got to look for a roommate. It would make more sense to have a solo cruise. You know what I mean? Like,
That's never gonna happen.
although Andrew,
I would pitch in for him and Z to go on a cruise together. I would pay money.
It was an example, Bill.
I got you. I mean, but I'm just laying it out there. If Andrew wants to go with Z, and I mean, as long as both of them vlogged, I'd put in money for it.
It was an example. Let me just Z, calm down.
You could get a free cruise out of this one. I wouldn't pay for the whole cruise, but hopefully we can raise enough money that you can get a free cruise, Andrew. Z, I mean, you might get a free cruise out of this.
Oh boy!
And Andrew could go do the Wednesday dance, doing karaoke with Z.
Oh, that would I'm paying money. Cash App is open right now. That brought him out.
There you go. He's off the couch.
She would never let me do a solo cruise.
She would with Z.
No.
Z's just too much for Andrew.
No, when I want to do a solo cruise, I want to do it by myself. Alone.
Oh, okay. Scrow's Nest says he thinks a lot of people would donate to that cause.
Yeah.
Yes. It's never gonna happen.
Andrew is a lot to room with. He's not easy. Oh, look, you made me like real like ghosty.
I know you are pale, woman.
Oh, here, okay.
You could go with Uncle Z. You're a little uncle there, Andrew. Odd couple.
Anyway, that was just an example. Boy, that was a rabbit hole.
That was a good example.
Thanks. I'll try.
I see why it's so much fun. Because usually I'm the one that in the example, but now it's like, yeah, this feels fun to talk about.
Spoon.
I got 2 big spoons here. You got a blender. I guess a mixer. That shows you how much I cook. So Kendall Fire is the cruise director. Oh man, y'all make me laugh. I missed y'all last week. I'm gonna be honest. Like last week, we had a lot of fun, but we missed y'all. We missed your fun. You bring smiles to my face.
You too.
Oh, Z,
I am down.
I mean, ready. A free cruise? Come on now, people.
Z, are you down for the free cruise or rooming with Andrew? I mean, Andrew's not easy to room with. He's high maintenance. He comes with a lot of baggage.
I don't know. Z might not be easy to room with either. You know, with that boombox thing he thinks he's taken. What's that thing called? That Bluetooth stereo or whatever he's got going on over Bluetooth. There.
Oh,
heading out at 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah, no, Andrew's asleep by then.
Not with Z around.
Rooming with Z.
Oh boy, this could be very hypothetical. There could be some.
Hey, together we travel. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, I hope you have a good time on your cruise, Canada.
I bet you'll use better examples next time.
Yeah, I'll say Bruce. This is how rumors start. Next thing you know, it'll be Andrew and Z in a hot tub or at the bar.
Oh, I'm gonna start a GoFundMe. As soon as we get off here, I'm gonna start a GoFundMe.
Oh, he says he's in.
And all caps.
He's in.
He's in, guys. He's in.
Let's reel this back into another topic. Oh boy, y'all are so much fun.
So Jennifer, what you got going on for the rest of the day? Are you still researching a carnival, waiting for some more breaking news, or are you working?
I've been stalking John Held today. You know, I knew this morning he mentioned, I think I even sent it to y'all, he was going to have some announcements today. And I mean, the Kindle Fire was obviously the biggest one.
Mm-hmm. So what other announcement does he have?
That's all I know. I know that he was kind of just posting like polls and stuff that, you know, if you follow John Held, that he does. But he was talking about shebang. Oh no, we lost Bill.
Where'd Bill go?
He went to go start that GoFundMe.
With Z. He wants to make sure he gets on that cruise with Z and Andrew. He wants to go look up some prices.
I know if Andrew, Z, I'm down with both, all caps. Z, I'm telling you, Andrew's high maintenance. It's not me.
Z's down. So did you book your hotel yet for Utopia?
Yes.
The hotel rates came out. And
I haven't booked through the group. I'm going to. I'm actually going to cancel our hotel that we have and move to Bruce's. I was looking at, we booked our flights yesterday for Miami. So I was looking at the hotel in, before I went with the more expensive hotel right there in kind of like that, you know, downtown area. But I'm thinking about going on the beach. Oh, look who's back.
You know what? I have too many windows open, too many browsers open, and I closed out the main one that closed out every browser.
Oh, I just figured you went to GoFundMe and then it took you down a rabbit hole.
No. I was looking up I'm doing intermittent fasting, so I'm trying to watch what I eat and stuff like that. So I was looking up a chicken recipe.
Okay. Y'all are too fun. Oh, Bill, you're not muted. Just your camera's off.
Oh no, okay. I'm back.
You're so funny.
You asked me a question. Oh, hotels in Miami.
Yeah.
So we are going. So our cruise is like a Sunday to Sunday, and out of Miami in March. So we have a really expensive hotel. So I was actually looking at staying on the Miami Beach area, and then we're flying out of Fort Lauderdale, and so I was looking at a hotel for there. Like I was going to take because at the time we were just doing one expensive hotel. Like it was not expensive. It's expensive, but it was kind of all that was available in that area. That was the cheapest one in that area. But now I'm trying to rearrange it. Anyways.
So what happened with the Miami thing? Wasn't it supposed to be a surprise? What happened with that?
Yeah, it was.
I only caught half of your announcement. I had something else going on. So what exactly happened?
Sometimes hey Bama, sometimes when mothers really want things, they kind of want to push the topic a bit and they want to go ahead and do things for you. And then you have to come out with secrets saying like, well, don't, because we already did this.
Oh, they wanted you to go on that cruise. Okay.
She's been begging us to go on this cruise. We said we couldn't go, and we're going to surprise her. And then it was like, well, I wanted to book for y'all. And it was like, don't do that.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah. Hold on. So we had to come out and just say, reveal our secret. Yeah. Well, Andrew's family.
Well, at least they were surprised then, right?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Andrew's family doesn't get to see us a whole lot. So it can be kind of disappointing when we have a lot of other trips booked not to Boston. And so we try our best to have vacation time as a family of 3 and then have vacation time with our families. And so anyways, his mom really misses us and really wanted us to go on the cruise. And so anyways, we had to reveal that like, well, surprise, we already booked it and we were going to surprise you, but here we are.
So now she gets to spend a whole week with you guys on a cruise.
Yeah. It's probably better in the long run because now she can plan excursions and stuff, which, you know, we were going to kind of just wing it.
And it's a shorter flight. You kind of meet up someplace in between. It's kind of a shorter flight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We booked our flights yesterday through Southwest, so we actually got them for like $300 a person round trip from San Antonio to Miami. I didn't feel like that was too bad of a price. I mean, we don't get them for $50 on Delta, but you know.
Will G's asking what's the secret?
What was the secret? Hey, Orange Cone. Hi, how are you doing? So, Will G, we had a cruise, a 2-week cruise booked to Hawaii, and when I was laid off from my job, we decided not to take that cruise, and we ended up rebooking a cruise with Andrew's mom and her family. She has a group of 52 people going. And so we decided to surprise her. We were going to surprise Andrew's mom and show up on that cruise with Chloe, because she doesn't get to see Chloe very often. All of Andrew's family is in Boston, Maine, New Hampshire area, and we are down here in South Texas. So we were going to surprise her with all of her friends and family and just pop up on the cruise. But she was just very excited and really, really, really wanted us to go, and was trying to figure out a way for us to go. And we ended up just go ahead and tell him the secret. And so that was the secret. We've known for a few months. We changed this around probably in May. And we've kind of just been researching Miami, but we couldn't announce it on YouTube because Andrew's mom sometimes watches YouTube, and we didn't want to ruin the secret.
And it was funny because 2 weeks ago, who was it? Somebody said they had a big secret. They booked a cruise, and it was one Andrew was on. And Andrew was like, wait. And he like changed the subject real quick because he thought they were going to give it away.
It was
Bruce. The lighthouse night.
Bruce knew that we were on the Encore because we had talked about our Alaska cruise is also on the Encore. So we're going to be on the Encore in March 2024, and then the Encore in June 2025. And so we were telling Bruce, like, hey, we're going to be on the Encore. Is there any, we're trying to get our mind around like what to target for the ship. And so, so we had a conversation with him. I think that's when Andrew was like, whoa, Bruce. Okay.
That was funny.
What's the cruise? It's going to be on the Norwegian Encore out of Miami in March. It's going to St. Thomas, Puerto Plata, Norwegian's private island, and another place. Man, I'm horrible at this. So it's. I know what I'm doing is I'm doing an excursion. I'm going to take a catamaran to Yost Van Dyke because I've always wanted to go there and go to the Soggy Dollar Bar because I love Kenny Chesney, and he has a whole thing about the place there. And it's been like a dream of mine since like 2009 when that Be As You Are CD came out. I'm just going on a rabbit hole, but I'm going to Yost Van Dyke. And I'm drinking me a painkiller.
I can't find a hotel in Miami. I guess maybe because we're there on a Saturday, the prices are crazy. So I think we are probably either going to stay in Fort Lauderdale or we are going to stay at my friend's house in Boca and drive because it's only like an hour. So it's not too bad.
It's like $400 for our Saturday night.
Oh boy.
In Miami. I was like, might as well go to Disney World and just drive down that morning.
Yeah, it's crazy. Fort Lauderdale's a lot cheaper. So we might do that and take the Bright Line down to Miami. Because you can get Bright Line for like $10.
Yeah, Bright Line is a way to go because I used to do that too. I used to go to Fort Lauderdale and did the Bright Line. It's easy, quick, easy, cheap.
Well, now that secret is out, we can openly talk about that because we were looking at the Bright Line, but you didn't want to ask questions because I was trying to really keep it a secret. I'm not good at secrets, but I try really hard. Hey, Scott McNeil, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying your day at work. Thanks for popping in and listening to us. Will G, you've been to Soggy Dollar. Okay, friend, I'm going to need some details. Was it worth it? Because there's Tortola, and then there's like this whole, I was like, Andrew, we got to take the catamaran. And he was like, okay, what do you want to do? So I don't know. It just looks so pretty. Like it. I don't know. Anyways,
I don't think I've ever been to the Soggy Dollar.
I've never even heard of the Soggy Dollar.
Well, Bill, in March 2024, out of Miami, Norwegian Encore.
If you said carnival, there might be a possibility.
Yeah, no, it's Norwegian, and we're on the same floor as the kids club. So we've got like a end room. I don't know. It's like a weird extended ocean view room. It's like a family ocean view. It's not quite like Carnival where they have but we're on the same area as the kids clubs. And so I thought that would be really fun for Chloe. Like that'll be an experience because it'll be exciting to see like Norwegian versus Carnival in the kids club area.
And when is that? March what?
March 24th, 2024.
Wait, yeah. Wait, what day of the week is that?
Sunday.
I think that's the same weekend as the Helen meetup. You can fly to Atlanta and then drive down. So you could, then you don't have to pay for a hotel in Miami. Just go to Helen and then drive the 7 hours back down to Miami for the meetup.
I don't know. So Andrew's uncle is from Germany, and we were talking about Helen this weekend. Of course. Anyways. But yeah. So we're almost at an hour. I know, Sherry, you have lunchtime, and I really should be back at work. I was just so excited and wanted to come on.
What's work?
I wish.
Ha ha ha.
Wish I didn't have to
work tomorrow because I'm going to win that $313 million Powerball tonight. So, tomorrow might be a different day for me.
I haven't played yet. I'm going to play.
Okay.
You need to go get yourself a ticket.
And then that way you can go on a March Norwegian Encore.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you have March, and then you've got April. You've got the Allure. So you'd be comparing two different cruise lines there, Bill.
Yeah.
I've never been I've been on Royal. I've been on Enchantment of the Sea. See, and I don't consider that I don't consider that royal. It is royal, but it's
old school royal,
right?
Like old school.
And Norwegian, I think it was the Pearl that I went on. Again, it's old. I don't consider those the newer ships.
You need to take that and compare it to the Carnival Paradise, not
right. One has hey.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I won't go down that. I won't go down that one.
No, but I'm saying that's like the class ship, like you would actually really compare it to, because that was the era back then. Is what I was getting at. Was that size and style.
And I was telling Andrew, what a year for us next year. We have the Carnival Jubilee and New Year's beginning of January. March, we're going on the Norwegian Encore. And then in October or September, we're going on the Utopia of the Seas. That's going to be 3 really big ships. I mean, 3 different brands, 3 different. It's going to be kind of interesting for us. I think it's going to. I'm really excited for that to see the differences between the cruise lines, considering we've only cruised Carnival and then 2 Princess cruises. So,
how new is the
the getaway for Norwegian would be something I would compare to a medium-sized royal ship, like the Independence of the Seas or something like that. So it's like the different classes you can compare, but the activities and everything else you can't. Like the older ships, you compare them to what class on a different cruise line in that era, I guess.
I believe the Encore came out in 2019, either 2018 or 2019. Oh, Bruce will know this answer. I believe the Norwegian Encore came out in 2019.
Okay, so it's a newer ship.
Newer ship. It's not the Prima new, but it's newer.
It's not Enchantment of the Sea old.
Yeah, Paradise.
The Encore is what you're doing for Alaska too, right? That's the same ship, right?
It is. Yeah. So we, so Amy's had this. Andrew's mom has had this cruise booked probably a couple years. I mean, at least a year. And she's been asking us, and we had booked the Hawaii cruise just probably a couple months before she did her group cruise. So we were like, no, we can't go. We got Hawaii. So that's when we were kind of back and forth about like, do we cancel? Well, we ended up canceling it, and now we're going on that cruise. So when we were talking about Alaska, she was like, wait, that's the same ship I'm on for Miami. And we were like, wait, what? Like, and so when we decided to switch over, that's when we were kind of pretty excited. Like, hey, we'll get to be on the Encore, and that way we'll kind of maybe have a better strategic plan for Alaska. We're just doing an ocean view for the Miami, not a balcony or anything, but for Alaska, we do have a balcony. Hey, cruising on the high. So welcome in Ocean to Ocean, Bruce. Hey. Hello, Rob from Cruising on the High Seas. Our friend Scott. Hello, Controversial Cruising. Will G, my first trip on Royal will be on RCL will be the Joy out of San Juan in March 24. Wow, that's gonna be fun.
And San Juan's a beautiful port.
It's very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very pretty. I haven't been there in a while, but it's very pretty from what I remember. But I'm excited about the British Virgin Islands. Honestly, I think that is going to be exciting. That's not, it's not Cozumel. It's not the Bahamas. It's
something different.
I love St. Thomas.
Like them. But yeah,
it's our favorite island, St. Thomas.
St. Thomas, and we're going there on that ship and the cruise in March. I like St. Thomas. I'm excited about, like I said, Joost van Dyke. I mean, like, I don't know. I'm just really excited about it. I'm excited for all our cruises. I'm gonna lie, all 6 of them, I'm very excited for. But yeah, we're right at our hour. I know you've got to get back to work. I should be getting back to work. Is there anything you Sherry, did you want to plug anything? I know you've
So we just put out a Halloween video. If anyone wants to go and watch it, it's about 9 minutes long. And we are doing our live on Sunday this week instead of Saturday because of the Helping Hands thing. So it's same time, 9:30, but we'll be on Sunday instead of Saturday. And it's just going to be coffee chat this week.
I was going to say, I have the 9 a.m. slot for Saturday if you want to hop on.
Okay.
That's actually kind of why I chose that. But if you want to hop on with me, we can come up with a plan. So you can stream out.
For those of you that haven't seen it, though, Danny has done a great job editing. Go watch the Halloween video. He did a really great job editing. He did a great. He's getting good at it. Very good at editing.
He's a very good editor.
He is.
He's really.
Thanks. I will relay that back to him. Thank you very much.
He just sees things. I think he does things and sees things at a different angle, and I love it.
He's very creative, unlike me.
You're creative.
No, I meant like he's like artsy creative. Like,
oh, yeah.
My thought process might be creative, but he's more of like artsy, where he could put together a costume, creative, do a pumpkin, like art, like with all the graphic stuff on it. Me, no, I could tell you what I want, but I couldn't produce it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes, I can understand that. Cruising Scene is saying, for all of you who like Apple, ask Siri what you should be for Halloween. Try it. It's fun, funny, and fun. Shantirement, how are you doing?
Hey, Shantirement.
In magnificent Germany with Darian. Mr. Bill, I know you have a show tomorrow.
Yes, Banter with Bill tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be talking, or should I say, I'm going to be talking about solo cruising. And we're going to dig in deep into that topic as far as the pros and cons of solo cruising, 5 p.m. Eastern.
That's going to be fun. And you just had a show today, right? In case anybody missed it this morning.
I did. Me and Controversial Cruising, we did a show. Thank you for. I forgot all about it already. That seemed like it was 2 weeks ago. Controversial Cruising and myself, we did a show this morning. Where were you at? If you didn't see it, where were you at? No, just kidding. As far as why we should be cruising now, 5 reasons. We each give 5 reasons why we should be cruising right now. Why is now a great time to be cruising? And you'll be surprised with some of our answers. So go back and watch that, and then catch my show tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern.
There you go. And then following you tomorrow, we normally have a trivia with Scott from Controversial Cruising, but he's going to be on this Alaskan cruise. Like, how dare he? No, I'm kidding. He's going to be on a cruise, so we're going to have a special guest with us. But Scott he's been so amazing and helped set everything up for us. So we'll be live following Bill tomorrow for trivia. And then we have a couple of slots on Saturday, I believe 9 a.m. Eastern time and noon for the Helping Hands for Cruising. So we're going to be live a couple times this weekend talking about, cruising, Helping Hands for Cruising, and raising some money. And then maybe we'll join Sherry on Sunday. So I think that's what we have right now. I'm working on editing. Doing my best, guys. I get a little distracted with lives. And anyways, I was trying to edit last night.
You'll have a longer weekend next weekend. You won't have to work on Monday, so that will help.
That will help. And I'm hoping to have our main videos out at least. I'm going to try this weekend, if not early next week. I was finishing up editing last night, but I was watching Bruce's live I watched y'all, and then I watched Coach Cruz and the introduction of his awesome, cute little puppy. And then I watched Bruce, and I went down this whole thing and didn't edit. So there's that. But anyways, I hope y'all have a great day. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, breaking news, Kendall Fire, cruise director for the Carnival Jubilee. Thank you all for hopping on with me. I love you so much. And y'all have a great lunch. We'll see you later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.